So I'm going to be doing a comparison with the yellow iPhone 14 versus the iPhone SE 3. Now, I've been using this yellow iPhone for the last couple of weeks, and I just love it, man. The yellow on it is a warm yellow, so it's not super bright. It's also not super dark, and I just think it looks perfect, to be honest with you. Going forward, I am definitely going to continue being a fan of red iPhones, blue iPhones, but yellow is now on my radar. Okay, as far as the iPhone SE 3, I think this is a great budget iPhone still. I mean, you could get it for around $300 to $400, depending on where you're buying it. You know, there's been rumors that Apple was going to kill the iPhone SE series, but it looks like they're bringing it back from the dead. We should see an iPhone SE 4 to release sometime in the future. Now, as far as the mini iPhones go, it's hard to say. You know, Apple, for the most part, hasn't done really well with selling the mini series iPhones. I love them personally. I think the issue is that, you know, why would you buy an iPhone mini when you could just buy an iPhone SE, for a little bit cheaper? And I think that's the issue with it. But, you know, like I said, it looks like Apple's going to continue with the iPhone SE series, so we'll see how the 4 is. But as far as comparing it against the yellow iPhone 14, you know, clearly I would say one of the benefits actually to the SE3 is that smaller iPhones are a little bit easier to hold one-handed, you know, throw in your pocket. It's also a little bit lighter, so it's got that going on. Of course, on the flip side, you know, when you've got a bigger screen, it's better for watching video, playing games, that kind of thing. And as far as like the specs go on these phones, you got a 4.7-inch LCD display in the SE3. And then you got this 6.1-inch XDR OLED display on the iPhone 14 series. Now, keep in mind, price-wise, you know, you're going to be looking at least $400 to $500 difference in the prices on these phones, which is pretty significant. You know, if you're somebody who might be switching over to an iPhone for the first time, I think the SE3 is probably a great entry iPhone if you don't want to spend a lot of money. On the flip side, you know, the 14 obviously being the newest at this moment, it is the better option, clearly. But with that said, I'd still like to do a little comparison heads up, doing some gaming in video, of course, so you could see these phones in action, because that's how we do it here. Of course, if you'd like to learn more about these phones, such as specs, pricing, or get on our iOS newsletter where we send out 1 email a week, we'll have some great resource links directly below in the description. For now, let's run it.
Of England, lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.